Look over there. Look, look. I'm messing with you. That's wait.
That's it.
What? I said, I know. Come here with your glasses. Show them your cool glasses. Yeah, show them your cool glasses. All right. How do I- You had to come show your cool glasses whenever I get some viewers. I ain't got no viewers yet. I, I, I can come over here, show the view out the window. Got a little bit of, oh, got a little bit of clouds, but for the most part, it's been a pretty nice day. It looked like it might rain. I don't know, but there's people down there in the pool. Like it is not nearly warm enough to be in the pool. What's going on, Dennis? How you doing, my brother? Oh, I can't wait. Yeah, it is a nice view. I love it. I love it here in Tagaytay. It's just a peaceful atmosphere. I can hear the kids down there playing. Wolf dog, ho ho. Long time no see. Or well, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I think this is, baby. Is this 3 days? No, this is only 2 days in a row. Haven't seen you on. I know, Dee Dee. I was, uh, I was taking a little break, but like I've live streamed 3 of the last 4 days. So where you been? I'm just playing with you. Oh, I need to go get my baby. I need to go get my baby. Why are you hiding over there? Lean over there hiding. Oh, this thing. Wait, come here. Hey, why isn't it following me? It's stuck on you, baby. It's stuck over there on you. What's going on, Lennon J. Marivelis? Yeah, yeah, we had a good time last night. I was drinking some, what was that? Pina colada hard seltzer or something like that. It was all right. There's like a local, like microbrewery here uh, called Crazy Carabao. So I was trying out their Pina colada hard seltzer. But other than that, not really a lot been going on. Wolfie said, tired sleeping daytime because I couldn't sleep at night. Too much howling dogs. Well, and then you came on my live stream and I started howling at you. What's going on, Michael Apostle? Apostle dog. Oh, oh. Good evening to you. Yeah, there's like a lot of people down there playing out in the field. Uh, I always like I like to watch the kids uh, running around having a good time out there. It makes me happy. I like to see kids having a good time, like just being kids. Lynn was trying to hook up her soundboard thing for hours. Like she never did get it to work. I don't know what it's supposed to be, like a thing to live stream and like, yeah, ain't none of it working. Mike blacked out already, celebrating his birthday. He's already blacked out. He must have been having a good time. What's going on, Rick? Rick Dog. Arr, arr. Man, it's early to be blacked out, but I guess when you turn 66, you go to sleep at 6. Kids don't go play outside as much here in the U.S. No, they don't. They stay inside and do this, exercise their thumbs. Like kids in the Philippines, like the kids. To me, the kids in the Philippines are more like kids were in the early '80s, like me, like how I was as a kid, in the U.S. Just running around, like being a kid. And KTM, no, he said his battery died. KTM battery died. Oh, okay. Wait, who's KTM? Oh, Apostle Dog. Okay, now I got it. I figured just joking around. Why you got the sound? I gotta listen to myself twice. Lynn got the volume up. You can't hear what I'm saying over here. You don't need the volume up. You can just listen to me. I had an echo. Lynn logged in on her phone over there. That sucks that his battery died. They're not back at the house yet. Like I know they were going to, I think they're going to a track meet, like Ella's track meet, and then they were going to go back to the house, I thought, for like a party or a resort, or were they going to a resort? They were doing something. Back in the day, you stayed out till the evening lights came on. Exactly, Dennis. The street light was, we didn't have cell phones. Like, until when the street light came on, that was our message to head back to the house. She's high tech, got you on karaoke. Yeah, she got like the soundboard and everything, but she couldn't get it to work. Rick is celebrating at Raffaella's Resort. Okay. Yeah, that's right. I thought I remember them saying they're going to resort after. But yeah, like when we were kids, like you didn't stay inside. Like it wasn't just as a kid, like whether we wanted to stay inside or not. We got kicked out of the house. It's like, either your mom's home cleaning and you're just in the way, and you get out, go play, go do something. She's cleaning, cooking dinner. She don't need a bunch of kids running around. Like she's doing housework, and like you go. And then when Dad got home, then street lights came on. You came home, y'all all had dinner. Yeah, Ray waiting on 11:30. Rick, what's happening at 11:30? Michael said, hold on, I'm getting behind in comments. What did Michael say? Yes, Mom would, wait, would bust my ass if I wasn't home when the sun went down. That's the truth. Like but the thing was, it's like you would get in trouble for being in the house. I would. If I came home too early. It's like, what are you doing here? Go back out. The lights came on. We did a lot of BS in our 2-month school off in July and August. Yeah, Wolf, I remember like we had a playground in our neighborhood. It was, like a cul-de-sac in the middle. It had, the thing that you spun around on, and but like around that there, like it was just all dirt. I mean, there's grass past that, but around that area, because kids were always running around in circles there, just like, you know, how dogs running in the yard will make a path where it's just dirt, no grass grow. Well, we had like a whole dirt area, and we would spend all day out there in the dirt building elaborate roads. Like we'd dig tunnels, like for our Matchbox cars, you know. We would never play with the cars, because we'd spend all day like building the roads, and then, you know, next we'd hardly get to like drive them on the roads that we made before it'd be time to go in, and then next day would be just building roads again. Michael said, yeah, we played outside. I met the TV, raised my kids though. Yeah, well, that was Saturday morning, cartoons. Rick said, Richard Pryor joke. Richard Pryor had a joke about waiting till 11:30. Jimmy John said, that right. No phone, no beeper. Pretend not to hear mama's yelling. Got to finish the game in the dark. Hey, Ray, everybody. Hey, Jimmy John. Yeah, I mean, it was hard for me to ignore, because we were like I said, we were in, you know, a cul-de-sac or whatever, and like all the houses faced like the playground area in the middle, so there was always some adult kind of peeping out there to see what we were up to. But you know, for the most part, and nobody bothered us. We just did whatever we wanted to do, like in our little neighborhood. And when I stayed home, no, and then, well, when we were in Connecticut, like we used to go play in the cornfields. I remember we used to go play hide and seek in the cornfields, and then in the wintertime, there was a pond near our house that would freeze over, and man, if you fall down on a frozen pond, like you're gonna scratch yourself up. That, like, frozen pond water is sharp. But yeah, I had some ice skates. We'd go out there and skate. We had a whole nature around the city. We built a huge tree house. Yeah, we did stuff like that, and that's what I was talking to Frank the other day, and I was saying, you know, I wonder what percentage of kids, like kids today, like 15 and under from today, kids in the US 15 and under that have ever climbed a tree. Because I think that, you know, percentage would be kind of low. Like, you know, when we were kids, like that number would have been almost 100%. Like every kid has climbed a tree. It's just, but nowadays, I just don't see kids like going to climb a tree. Did you play with G.I. Joes? I did, but it was more the little Star Wars action figures. Like when I was a kid, we had like all the, like we'd have whole Star Wars battles, and I had like the X-Wing fighter, and you know, I was all into Star Wars. And then that and Smurfs. They had like these little Smurf figurines, and we would build like a whole little Smurf community in the dirt. Wait, where am I at? Hold on. Rick, what's going on? Jason, Host Hunter. drop Sunday from Sydney, Australia. How are you doing today? I'm doing good, Jason. Jason Ghost Hunter. I am doing good. Rick said Ray, like us, Richard Pryor had to be home at a certain time, but all his friends always talked about all the fun and things they did after he went home. They're just waiting for him to leave. All the fun shit. Like, we used to do some crazy shit when we were kids. You know, nowadays they got the helicopter parents, and, you know, like, kids are not left unsupervised. Like, so they can't do the shit that we did when we were kids. Like, because, you know, and it was kind of dangerous. It wasn't going to kill us, I don't think, but, you know, like the big green humming thing that was always warm and vibrating, you know, we'd play on those all the time. I don't know if that was safe or not. You probably got cancer from that thing. I don't know. That and of course, climbing trees. And I've talked about, you know, we'd build like a rickety ass bicycle ramp, you know, just some random piece of plywood that we found on some buckets or something, just to prop up the piece of plywood at an angle where we could, you know, run and jump. And normally the plywood would like bow in, so you couldn't, it wasn't stiff enough to really launch. It would kind of bend in, and yeah, you'd catch your pants leg in the bike chain, flip over the handlebars. Ain't a kid, not one of us was wearing a helmet. Like, and I don't remember any kid that, like, we got, don't get me wrong, we got like scraped up and scratches and scars, but like, I don't remember, you know, any kid busting his head open. Not even hearing about like a kid from another neighborhood that just, you know, busted his head. You'd think the way that we were as kids, you'd go to school and it would look like a medical ward with just like bandages around all the kids' heads, because like we were literally trying to crack our skulls. We never did it. Kids today are just overprotected. So Richard stayed out till 11 p.m. see what was going on. Nothing happened, but his friends said they were waiting on 11:30. They were pitch a wedge at 11:30. All right. Yeah, Richard Pryor was funny. Wino and Blackula. I remember listening to the Richard Pryor albums. Ray and Go-Kart made a 2x4s. Yeah, the kind of like a soapbox racer. Yeah, you were high class. We didn't have like I had a skateboard, and I remember, I forget what we were doing, but I stepped on a board that had a nail sticking straight out, went straight into my heel, and I couldn't walk, and I'd have to sit on the skateboard. Yeah, the bicycle ramp, we broke our ass. Yes, we did. Good old days. You know, I'm right. Like kids today, like, and you know, I know I'm sitting there talking about like all the, you know, semi-dangerous stuff that we did, but the whole being unsupervised had its good points too. I always bring up Halloween. You know, I would go out, like today they got these little buckets, like they're little pumpkin head buckets with a handle and stuff. They're about that big. Screw that. When I was a kid, like we would get the pillowcase off the bed, go out with a pillowcase, and we would fill that pillowcase up and then come back to the house, dump it on the bed, go back out with an empty pillowcase. And there wasn't a parent. I mean, we went to houses that had parents, but like it was just a gaggle of kids all like going together to these houses. But nowadays, like if people even still go trick-or-treating, I think it's dying off, but like the parents will like drive their kid to the house, and either walk them to the door or sit there on the curb and watch them walk to the door and back. Like, I don't see how that's any fun. It's like, you know, when we were kids, we learned how to interact with people. Um, not just, your normal interactions, but like adult type interactions. We learned how to like grow up because like we had to, talk to adults. Uh, like some of y'all might be old enough to remember, going to the store with a note to get cigarettes or beer when you were a kid. Like that's an adult transaction. It's like you've got money, you're going to get stuff that you can't buy as a kid and be responsible to bring it back home. Come on now. Like we don't the only reason that probably stopped being a thing is because kids stopped being trustworthy. Wooden board. Marbles. Yeah, I like playing marbles. Now that I'm getting older, maybe I'll get a badass scooter and drift around the grocery store. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having a scooter, but like I said, it's just where I'm at. Like I would have to pay to park it, and I don't think I would use it enough to, really justify the cost. Not just the cost of the scooter, but the cost of paying to park it. Like I hate to, pay for something that I don't know. Like if I ever build in the province, then I don't know maybe I'll get a scooter. I don't know, but I definitely have something in the province. Then it's a Ray on a Jazzy in the grocery store. What? I don't know what y'all talking about. Yeah, I can see you, Jimmy John Stone, doing that. What are y'all doing at the grocery store? I must admit, we made our skateboard by ourselves out of a roller skate. Yeah, we did that too. Ray, we had pillowcases full of candy. Skateboard was bummed, nothing battery powered. Yeah, we did that too. You unscrew the wheels from the skate and screw it into a plywood board. But I actually had an actual skateboard, but it was, it was one of those cheap ones. It's kind of like hard plastic. We'll meet you on the beer aisle, Rick. Yeah, we'll KTM drifting on a scooter. Yeah, I like I'm trying to picture that. It's like, can you drift on a scooter? It's like I I I don't know if could you get fast enough to like turn, and I don't know. I don't know a whole lot about drifting, but then when I think about drifting, I think of like, drift cars. Oh, freshly waxed floors, right? I got you now. I gave up beer drinking to bourbon. I couldn't find a cheap beer that tastes good. Rick, what about I, like Red Horse? Like to me, Red Horse tastes good. It or at least it doesn't like. Well, I remember here a while back I did like my, beer ranking video, and I got all kinds of beers and tasted them all, and I remember Red Horse won just from taste for me because it didn't have like that strong hoppy taste. Wolfie said, I fell on my snout very hard, and that self-made board because of stone on the ice. Oh yeah, like did you have the roller skates that had like the metal wheels? Like those weren't those weren't good at rolling. Like the first polyurethane wheels weren't like all that great either. But yeah, like a little pebble, like would stop that wheel in a heartbeat. Just you'd be going along and then screet, just, and you're gone. What do? How do you? I know. Wait. I know you do the live. I don't know. Why is this? I don't know. Won't let me like my own video. Plastic wheels, but ball bearings in it. Yeah. Ray, no red horse here. I tried Keystone, Bush, and several others. Stone and gang laughed at me. It was nasty. Yeah, Rick. Let's see. Cheap beer in the U.S. What would I get? I don't know, because I didn't really drink a lot of beer when I was in the U.S. Yeah, that's pretty much. You can get a. I always laughed at the old Milwaukee commercials. It's like, it was because the commercial was old Milwaukee tastes as great as its name. I'm like, what the hell does Milwaukee taste like? And if old Milwaukee is like, that doesn't sound like something that would taste good. Taste as great as old Milwaukee. My brother broke his two front teeth getting pulled behind a truck and hit a rock. Oh, yeah. Natty Light. I know that's what you meant. You said Nanny Light, but yeah, Natural Light. That's a. See, that's what you need to do. Is Rick is get you a funnel and a tube, and then like stick it up like that, and you pour the beer in there. And you can drink a beer in like 3 seconds. Do about 2 of those. You won't care what it tastes like anymore. Ray, yeah, I tried Natty Light too. Tasted the best, by the way. Yeah, Natty Light. I don't know. I was like I said, I wasn't really a beer drinker. I was always straight liquor, just whiskey in a glass. That was because I always thought is like if the goal is to kind of get a buzz, like I want to do that with less liquid in my body. There's like less peeing. Like go out to a party and you drinking beer all day and like constantly having to run to the bathroom. Like, that's not a good time. Once you get past the first one, yeah, exactly. Kyren said, "What's up? What's up, Kyren?" Yeah, that's pretty much it with anything. Like if you can stomach the first couple, you're good to go. Ray been there and shotgun too, college age, mushrooms, peyote buds. Yeah, I've done just about everything once. Like I've always been lucky. I've never had like an addictive personality. Like everybody doing like, well, even especially like smoking weed, I can't do it. It makes me get all red in the face, and I feel like I got to poop. I don't know what it is, but I can't get high. Oh, this died. I don't know that I've ever had peyote though. that would go on my never tried list. But pretty much everything else, at some point in my life, with the exception of like uh, heroin, I never tried heroin. Peyote, no. That may be it. That may be the extent of my list. Oh, I don't think I've had any PCP. Right, I tried and left it all behind. It was not for me. Plus, the cost ratio didn't add up. Yeah, I like it wasn't so much. It's like it just wasn't for me. I always liked like even when I drink, um, I'm pretty much in control. Like for the most part, I've had moments where you're blackout. That doesn't happen very much. Even though the other night when I drank all that Tanduay, at a certain point I can't remember shit. But I was fine. Went to sleep. Everything's good. Weed makes me sleepy and lazy. Really not my thing. Well, that's indica. Now I've tried. Like what I was talking about is sativa. Like there's sativa and there's indica. And sativa is the one like supposedly like the munchies, giggly kind of weed. But like I said, that one just makes me all flushed in the face and feel like I had to poop. I don't know why. And uh, indica like just makes me like a blob where I can't move. I mean, I could see probably how it could be useful if like you were having trouble sleeping. JP, hey Ray, I'm glad no rain had too much late. I know, like it's been a nice day today, nice cool. Weed makes me horny and hungry. Wolf said I tried at 40, first time we were with my wife in Switzerland. Amazing experience, but later on, never enjoyed it anymore. Yeah, and I don't know if I would. Maybe I don't know if I would. I don't know if I've ever tried any kind of like edible ones. I might have. I don't remember. Maybe I need to try that one, Rick. you need you need to try the one that makes you horny and hungry. Yeah, I I've never like I can't think of a single time that I've ever smoked weed and thought, man, this was a good time. Like not once. Uh, so it's just not for me. And I remember, when at one time I went to Washington State, and of course it's legal, and that's what I said, I got the vape pen, but it was like an indica vape pen, and like I said, all that thing did was make me just feel like a blob. Like like someone would be in the room and they'd be talking, and it's like I didn't have the energy to answer or say anything. I just wasn't part of the conversation. I was just there. That's not me. I like to be present. We need to wait. I need to plug this in. Oh, Lynn over there got her headphones on. Hey, baby, you watching me over there with your headphones? What are you doing? No, she's watching something else. She ain't even paying no attention to me. We over here live streaming. You ain't even in this conversation. Just watching some Filipino bullshit. Look at her. Look at her over there in her nightgown. She's just hanging out on a Korean soap opera. You watching Korean soap opera? No, she watches like Filipina soap operas. And I always tell her it's like Filipina soap operas, they're either yelling or crying. Every single scene is annoying as hell. There's always some woman, some guy cheating on her, and she's Lynn's laughing because she knows it's true. Craziness. Yeah, like me. Wait. Yeah, like me. Wife complained after it was too much. Trying to what? It's been 10 minutes. Rick said Ray drinking at Boone's Farm. I got a story about Boone's Farm. Annie Green Springs and somebody twisted some Colombians, man. We talk about the 789 and the 10 girls I would sleep with. 2. Rick said he just busted in a 2. Do what you do, Rick. No, but yeah, Boone's Farm. I remember. I think it was either my 21st or 22nd birthday. My birthday is in February, and it always falls somewhere near Mardi Gras. And it might have been my 22nd. Anyway, we were in New Orleans for Mardi Gras, staying at one of my fraternity brothers' houses, or friend's house, that was like near a parade route. And every year I always had spaghetti for my birthday. Like, that was just my thing. Like, spaghetti. I don't like cake, or I've never been a birthday. It's like, what do you want? You know, what kind of cake you want? I said, I want spaghetti. So they cooked up all this spaghetti, and I'm just inhaling this spaghetti. I was hungry, and just inhaling spaghetti. And then we walked down to a store. I don't know if it was a convenience store. I want to say it was like a pharmacy. But you know, in Louisiana, like a pharmacy, you can buy liquor. But they had Boone's Farm. And like, we bought all we could carry. And, you know, got back to the house, and we were racing, just turning up like a fifth of Boone's Farm and just drinking all of it. And I did this with like 3 different people. I won every time. Like, I could chug. But anyway, just chugging Boone's Farm. I think someone said I went through 5. So like 5 fifths, and a fifth is a fifth of a gallon. So like a gallon of Boone's Farm I went through. And then later that day, like, I was throwing up, and I looked like one of those silly string dispensers, because there was like whole pieces of spaghetti just shooting out of my mouth. Because, like I said, I didn't chew. I was just inhaling that spaghetti. And then they all got in a big fight about, you know, they needed to get me out of there, and they were arguing and everything, and they all got kicked out, and I was still there. I was laid out on the couch. Everybody else got kicked out because of me, and I was still there. Hey, Rayskis, what's on? Kush Kush. Apostle said Mad Dog. MD 2020, Mad Dog 2020. That was some bad stuff right there. I always make spaghetti when it's easy to eat. When ill, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I've always loved, ever since I lived in Italy when I was 12 and 13. Or even before then. Even before then, it was always spaghetti for me. That was my go-to meal. I remember Boone's Farm. Oh my. Yeah, there was Boone's Farm Country Quencher, Boone's Farm Strawberry Hill, Boone's Farm. What was the watermelon one named? There was like a watermelon Boone's Farm. There was strawberry, and Country Quencher, I think, was I can't remember what flavor that was. I think it was spelled with a K too or something. It was like, you know, country with a K and then KW Quencher. Seems like it was something like that. Country Quencher. Mad Dog, Thunderbird, Bale High, and that's orange screwdriver that came in the bottle. I don't know about the screwdriver, but I know about Thunderbird. We had a saying. I don't know if y'all know this, but what's the word? Thunderbird. What's the price? $1 twice. So you can get a bottle of Thunderbird for $2. But that was when we were kids. What's the price? Dollar twice. Ray, I forgot Country Quencher and Plum Hollow. What? I don't think I ever had Plum Hollow. Country Quencher or something close to. Yeah, yeah. It was spelled all janky. Like it's like it's like yeah. These people aren't here for literacy. Like if you're the type that's drinking some Boone's Farm, like you're gonna appreciate the Country Quencher. I wasn't highbrow when I was like this like all of us probably in here was that we already talked about what we did as kids, and then we got to be teenagers, and yeah, like we were drinking some cheap ass alcohol somewhere, and throwing up a lot. I remember because like I still can't drink wine. What about Cisco? Rick, like I don't think they had Cisco when I was a teenager. When I was drinking, so hello, that's right. Yeah, when I was like in that teenage drinking period, they didn't. Cisco wasn't a thing. Like I said, it was, you know, uh, Boone's Farm or uh, Thunderbird, or we'd get a bunch of like Natty Light or some kind of cheap beer, shotgun it, funnel it. I remember one time we're over at my friend's house, and well, we'd always have the funnel set up. You'd stand in the bathtub because normally beer is going to spray everywhere at some point. But that same day, I remember, like, we got the ideas, like, I wonder what a beer float would taste like. You got a root beer. We like had ice cream and beer with nuts and shit. It's not that good. Sounded like a good idea at the time, but don't mix ice cream and beer. It's not gonna be good. It was even rougher with Mad Dog 2020. Yeah, Mad Dog 2020. That was, but there was that and OE 800, Old English 800 malt liquor in the big can. I don't really drink like Colt 45, or it was always Old English OE 800. That was, I don't know what the 800 stands for. Is that milliliters? I don't know. 8 ball. And then, of course, when I was a kid, it was, I believe I was 19 when they changed the drinking age to 21. But in Louisiana, I don't know how it was in other states, but in Louisiana, if you were 18 before they changed it, then you were grandfathered in. Like I was, still able to go to bars or do whatever because I was 18 before they changed the drinking age. But drinking is making me thirsty. You're not hitting the rum. Yeah, I don't have any here. It's probably a good thing too. Old English cider in UK. JP, no, this was malt liquor. Like malt liquor, old English 800. Maybe you never seen it now. What timing? Ray, Old English, and the 40 ounce, yeah, Schlitz malt liquor. Yeah, the Bull, Schlitz malt liquor Bull, Colt 45, Country Club. I don't remember Country Club. And like I said, I was, it was probably because it was the cheapest, but it was always OE. Drink that OE, get you right. You drank about 2 of them 40 ounces, you were done. Like, you were done, baby. You don't know nothing about that malt liquor. Oh, your microphone's working? Oh, okay. What are you on? Oh, why are you laughing?
No, because the voice is over there.
My voice is over there? Oh, you can hear me talking? Oh, okay. Lynn's laughing at me. I don't know what she's laughing about. I guess I'm just amusing her. But she said her microphone's working. She's got what do you got set up over here? Look at what is what you get? I'm trying to look at what you got going on over here. I'm trying. You got some kind of soundboard with the microphone and got some headphones on. She's over here, Lynn over here DJing or something. I don't know what she's got. She got like a side DJ gig going on. I left all that behind in my college days. Special brew, like 9%. Yeah, I don't know what percentage malt liquor was. I mean, it was higher than beer. That's why it was like beer, but like way stronger. It was probably like the super strong Red Horse or something. Probably Red Horse is nice though for the strength. Yeah, you get the Red Horse Super. That's 10%. You just need like you drink two of those. That again, you're done. And like beer always made me, you know, beer and wine makes me kind of, groggy, like drunk, if that makes sense. Like what you would picture, like someone drunk. Ugh. It just, but like whiskey or gin or whatever, I get kind of tipsy, but I get hype. I get, you know, more animated. Hey, Beatty from New Zealand, what's going on, Claire? Tell Lynn to listen, Baby Dolls, ooh la la.
For all the years I have been, I would give
You over there singing? I'm trying to do a live stream over there. Lynn's singing some bread. I would give everything I own, give up my house, my something my own. Vodka and Red Bull get you. Yeah, but I don't like JP. I don't like vodka. I don't like vodka. I don't like it at all. Beer or wine is fine. And mix it in his recipe to throw up. Yeah, there was always that saying. It's like uh, uh, whiskey and beer, you're in the clear. Beer and whiskey is mighty risky. Shit like that. It's like you can't start with beer and then switch to whiskey. But if you having like whiskey and then switch to beer, then supposedly you're okay. I don't know. Like I just keep drinking whiskey. If I'm drinking whiskey, if that's what I'm in the mood to drink, that's what I'm drinking. If I'm drinking beer, then I'm just drinking beer. You made all my viewers go away, baby. Nowadays, I drink more gin. Yeah, gin. I've always liked gin. I like gin and tonic. Uh, I like a martini, and people. I remember I would go to a bar and I'd get a martini. I said, I want a dirty martini. I tell them, I said, make it filthy, and make me cough because I love olive juice. But they would say, you want gin or vodka? I said, well, if I wanted a vodka martini, I'd ask for a vodka martini. A martini's made with gin. I was like, I want a martini. Anyway, uh, don't get the light, guys. Thanks, Wolf. Sing, Lynn, you good? Gin and tonic is my summer drink. I love gin and tonic. Gin and cranberry. Yeah, I'm not really a gin and cranberry. I like gin and grape. grapefruit juice with lots of salt. They call it a salty dog, like gin, grapefruit juice, and salt. It's a salty dog. But this gin that I had here, eventually I'm gonna have to get some more because this is my favorite. I mean, still got the bottle because the bottle's pretty, so we kept the bottle. Look, this gunpowder Irish gin. What is it? Drumshambo. This is. I just like the smell. There's nothing in it, but it smells good. But cork that baby back up. But this is some good gin. I don't like. Hold on. Like this is this is the original. I had this one. It's supposed to be like what California with California orange citrus. I don't like that one. I like this one with Oriental botanicals. That one's delicious. Let's see. Haven't tried grape juice. I'll try it. Not grape juice, grapefruit juice. Or here you could do pomelo. Do like gin and pomelo with some salt. Mother's ruined the gin. What? Ray. Oh, Tanqueray and grapefruit or Seagram's. Snoop's drink. Yeah. Rolling down the street, smoking Indo, sipping on gin and juice, laid back with my mind on my money and my money on my mind.
You want this?
No. Ever tried Yeah, no. Bombay gin is like that. Before, like if I couldn't find gunpowder, then like Bombay Sapphire or what's the Bombay East? Like either one of those would be my next gin. I don't really like oh, what's that expensive, it's more expensive, Hendrix. I don't really like Hendrix. Tanqueray, Beefeater, Bombay, all good. Yeah, like for my like I said, I I think Tanqueray is made in Louisiana, I believe, or maybe I'm thinking of something else. Tanqueray. I want to say Tanqueray is made in. Someone look that up. Like gin made in Louisiana. I want to say it's no, it's something else. What is that? What's that? Hold on, I gotta look that up now. No, I think. Uh, Notable in gin. No, that's not none of them. I thought it was though. Huh. I remember when that there was when I was a kid or a teenager that there was a gin that was made in Louisiana. Wait, maybe I'm thinking of vodka. You know, Tanqueray is London with Beefeater and Bombay. Yeah, I remember there was something. Uh, what was it? Mm, huh. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I just remember like something. Beefeater is too expensive, in my honest opinion. Yeah, but I don't think it's as expensive as Hendrix. Gordon's gin, yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I like, and that's you know with that was swamp moonshine, Rare. Probably was. I've had some moonshine too, made in Louisiana, but um, and see that's one thing that I like about that's and uh, I have never like had a vodka that you know that I could really like taste the difference. You know what I mean? It's like it's just I always say like vodka is just like the vanilla of alcohols. Like that's why it's always in mixed drinks because it doesn't really add anything to the flavor. It just adds alcohol. You know, and I'm not a really a fruity drink kind of person. It just like normally it just has like one other ingredient and that's it. If I'm getting a mixed drink, it's like gin and tonic. Like I'm trying to taste the gin because I like pretty much top shelf if I'm gonna have a drink. And so like gin and whiskey, they are distinctive from one another. Like I can tell the difference. Whereas vodka is just I don't know. They rank it by smoothness, I guess. I don't know, but to me, it's just pointless. I agree about vodka. No taste. Yeah. All Boys and Ray. Those are my three. All right, Rick. Well, Rick, for gin, you need to try some of that Drumshambo gunpowder. Like uh, in the Philippines, like I see it all the time at SNR. They've got a pretty decent selection at SNR in the Philippines. Uh, mm, mm, mm. Warren Kane, you saying like all alcohol is poison? Is that what you're trying to say? Technically, you're temporarily poisoning yourself drinking alcohol. Um, yeah, you could say that about a lot of stuff. What's your poison, Warren? That's right. Pick your poison. Gordon's during the week, Tanqueray on the weekends. Yeah, Michael. If you like Tanqueray, then I don't know. Maybe you wouldn't like it, but that Drumshambo, like it's good stuff. Frank said a little late, but better than never. How's it going, Frank? Like we've already talked about, we've went how we played as kids and how we drank as rowdy teenagers. Now we're getting into adult beverages. Mostly it depends on the quantity. Boy, I like eating pussy. Okay, Frank. Uh, Too much, you can get a brain injury. I've seen it happen to a man. Yeah, like for sure. You've gotta. I mean, drink in moderation. Pretty much everything in moderation. And that's why I like the good stuff. Not saying, oh, this is more healthy, but if I spend more, I drink less. Randy said, hell yeah. So is driving the car, gas exploding a few thousand times a minute. Yeah, Rick, driving's dangerous. I was watching a video earlier. It was I think it was an old Charlie Kirk video where, they were talking about gun control, and he was talking about, well, cars kill more people. Should we get rid of cars? And then, if guns are killing, we're take all the guns from people, then what are we going to do next? Like outlaw knives or baseball bats? Like, people get attacked with baseball bats. Like, stop, selling baseball bats. Frank, you got a brain injury from eating pussy? No, Frank's not an alcoholic. I remember, geez, JP, I've never been a drinker until I got TJ, to the Philippines. I was pothead through and through. Yeah, no, Frank has been enjoying some whiskey lately. There ain't nothing wrong with it. Like you know, you just go through periods where, like, I remember back in the 40s, 60s, like, there would be people, you ever watch the show Mad Men? And, like, they would be in the ad office, with a glass of whiskey, or even like lawyers' offices. They would just be sitting there, having a whiskey in the middle of the day. Yes, on a whiskey tip, Frank Philly will drive you to drink. I have maybe 2 or 3 a night. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm out of alcohol at the moment. I'm not in a hurry. Like, I know that a lot of people that watch my live stream, and I had a hater that video some kind of alcoholic, but like, if I'm doing a live stream where I'm having drinks with everybody, then I'm having a good time. Like, I'm a social drinker, and but like when the camera's off, and it's not that I'm drinking for the camera, but I'm drinking because I got a bunch of my friends. We all hanging out, talking shit, having a good time. A lot of times, people are watching my videos, they're having a drink too, and I'm just having a drink with them. So it's a social thing. But, like, Lynn will verify this. Like, I don't know if Lynn's ever seen me, like, if I'm not doing a live stream or no one else is here, I'm not having a drink, not even a beer or anything, do I? No. Say like, now, like, she got when Jumpa came over, of course we did a live stream too. Are we doing karaoke, or me and Lynn, and like, but if it's just me and Lynn here, like, I don't drink. It's no reason. Let's see. Wait. Okay, I need to click the like button twice. I figure drinking wine, my stomach hurts sometimes. Yeah, I don't like wine. Like, wine makes me sleepy. 2 or 3 liters a night, JP says. I might even share this. All right, share away. Warren said, after a double dose of kidney and bladder cancer, and I lost a third of my bladder, so I can't drink Gentleman Jack Daniel no more. Okay. Yeah, like, that's tough, Warren. Man, I'm sorry that happened to you. Oh, JP, welcome to the party. Sorry, woman, I have an extra for you, sir. My advice, don't drink. Ray, you look young and handsome. Well, thank you, Frank. Or is that Phil? Phil, I hope it's Phil. Phil. Hi, Frank. How dare you not live stream Ray? We need you. Lynn has a good effect on you. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's reaction, by the way. Hey, Songbird. Yeah. No, I've always been that way. Like, uh, even like when I was single, like living by myself, nobody else in the house. Like I never had beer in the house or liquor or anything. As like, unless I'm going somewhere, then like if I was going to a party at, like my brother's house, like they were all having to get together, like I'd stop on the way there, get something to have to drink with everybody else. But like just sitting at home by myself having a drink, just to be having a drink, I like there's got to be something going on. Wine is giving me the worst hangover. Me too. Especially back to Thunderbird and Boone's Farm. Going on tonight at 8-9. Ray wraps up. Ray, it was happening in the 80s when I was working for Sperry Univac, having liquid lunch at the Playboy Club, Max and Irma's, Benihana, giant margaritas at Chi-Chi's. Yeah, I remember whenever I was doing commercial, like supermarket refrigeration or supermarket air conditioning, and I remember we used to take a long lunch and we'd go to, it wasn't Hooters. What was it in? It was in Texas. It was Twin Peaks was the name of the place. It was like Hooters, but it was called Twin Peaks, and we'd go there and have some drinks and wings and ogle girls, and then go back to work about half drunk. Secondhand smoke and tobacco, I think, caused my cancer. That's tough, Warren. Hate to hear that. Hey, Nadisha, 53 and 16 months cancer free. Congratulations, that's good. Like I had cancer, but it wasn't that kind. Frank had melanoma, a skin. Don't drink to fit in. No, I'm just saying. I enjoy like having a few drinks, having a good time with people. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I understand, Sir Ray. I don't kind of like wines, and my family don't approach it. Yeah, I don't know. It makes me, like I said, it makes me sleepy. I'm gonna try some tuba though. Tuba. Some of that coconut wine. That was a scary realization. So I moved to perpetual sun on the equator. Death wish. Oh yeah, it's not good for you. Gotta keep your skin covered up. Sucks by what sucks, Songbird. JP said, wine makes me sleepy. Me too. Hey, Ray, what's going on, man? Okay, Maine in the house. It almost killed me, but I don't quit. Well, I'm glad that you're, a long period of recovery there, Warren. What's up, Maine? Not much, just chilling, talking some shit. Join in. I look forward to Ray cooking gumbo and Carabao beer or Encanto craft beer. Yeah, Frank, when I come, like we can make some gumbo. I ain't got no problem making some gumbo at all. Now remember, it'll take a while. I'm gonna have to be at your house for, you know, probably at least 5 hours before the gumbo's done, then eating. So I mean, it takes a while to cook some gumbo. Missed you a lot, Ray. Life's been hard. Man, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Hope it. What can I do to help? Do you or do you not have a foot fetish? No, I joke about it a lot, and uh, you know, I I have a foot fetish with Lynn because I like attacking her feet because it freaks her out and and she gets all wiggly and it entertains me. But that's the reason why. It's not like I just like her reaction. JP said alligator wine. I ain't never had no alligator wine. A couple is okay, I guess, in moderation. Yeah, always in moderation. The wine, Sir Ray. What about the wine, Songbird? It's okay if you do. Oh my God, the coconut alcohol is awesome. I'm gonna try. I still haven't tried tuba. That's tough. Sorry about that. Good talk. Thanks, Warren. Man, I appreciate you being here. I can't put down the cup. You can't put down the cup, man? Why not? What's going on with you? Tuba is delicious. Bye. See you later, Warren. Appreciate you stopping in. Uncle Ray is my favorite YouTuber. Thanks, man. Peace out, Warren. 1, 2, okay. To be honest, when I was younger, I raided my ex-mom's liquor cellar. My ex's mom's liquor cellar. Okay. We've all, when we were younger, did a little alcohol thievery. JP said peanut butter sucks. Peanut butter doesn't suck. Baby, come here and dip your toe in that peanut butter. Let me see. Why are you shaking your head? I love Filipina caboose. Yeah, I'm a caboose man myself. All of them. Hey Ray, would you adopt me? You always ask that, man. So Ray, you're good talk by the way. Thank you, Songbird. Coma, I would watch my parents' pornos on VHS. I don't think my parents had any, but I have watched some VHS porn. I can't put down the cup. I've been sipping for days. Get out, do something. You're my favorite live content. Well, thank you, Songbird. Wolfgang, Wolfie said, forbid to go out with hands because fists can be life-threatening. Oh, okay. You're talking about, if they're banning guns, then what do they got to ban next? I mean, you can't prevent violence. Like, people are, like, guns aren't, like, any different. Like, population's going up. Like, back in the Middle Ages, they didn't have really any guns or anything, but, it was hard to keep a man alive back in the Middle Ages. So, I don't think guns are the problem. It's, we just gotta be good to each other. Plan to support Chinese acceptance at a municipal level. I don't know what that means, Misery. I have one VHS when I was younger, like I have CRT in my room before. Okay. Ray, I think I'm going to the Philippines soon. That'll be awesome, man. Songbird's getting older. I'm a OnlyFans creator. Okay. Well, you should have all kinds of money then. I always said I don't want to start doing OnlyFans because I don't want to be rich.
Almost 1 hour.
Yeah, 1 hour. JP, population going down, Ray. Rely on migrants now. Hey Ray, can we collaborate on some content? What kind of content you want to do? I told you I don't want to do OnlyFans. I make too much money. Like, I'm too pretty. I have an OnlyFans, but nobody wants to see it. I have 4 monthly memberships on my OnlyFans. Oh, okay. We could collaborate in the Philippines. Well, we could do some YouTube content for sure. Anyway, Saray, I want to go now. Bye-bye. See you later, Songbird. Stretch. Getting stiff. sitting here. Yeah, I can be your YouTube cameraman. Okay, we'll go out and find something to get into. I'm a bit camera shy, so I have to wear my mask. Yeah, I'll eventually get. I need to eventually get back to doing more video content. Uh, I've ended up relying too heavily on, live stream, just easy to turn on the camera, start talking, make content. It's it's my lazy YouTube. What is tonight's topic? We just been bouncing around, Frank. Like I said, earlier we were talking about like stuff we did as a kid, and then we moved on to like shit we did as a teenager, and then we moved on to what we drink as an adult. Thank you for last night, for the music. No, I'll go. Yeah, it was a good time. Ray, depression, and obsession don't mix well. No, well, yeah, you gotta, pick one, pick a lane, man. No, pick obsession. Be obsessed with being happy. Like, make happiness your obsession, and that'll get rid of the whole depression part. Just stay obsessed with being happy. Whatever that looks like for you, make that your obsession. Pick a lane. Yeah. And, well, you stay happy. How's it been not smoking, right? It's tough at times, and I still, like did I have a cigarette? Yeah, I did have a cigarette yesterday. But, I might have like one cigarette like every 2-3 days, or some days I might have like, one cigarette back-to-back days, and then skip a few days, and then have another. But I'm not smoking constantly now. It's all vape. Let's see. Who are your favorite YouTubers, Philippines, and why? Do you associate with them or collaborate? Well, now it's not so much. Like, my favorite YouTubers now are people that are my friends. But before I came to the Philippines, like that would be a whole different list, because, who I was getting my information from. Like now I don't really watch those content creators anymore. It's it's kind of different once you're here. And most of the YouTubers here we're all kind of in a I don't know, like I don't know how to describe it, like vacuum sealed. It's like we're not. I mean, we do have some people that watch our live stream from the U.S. or from somewhere else for our live streams, but the majority of it are either people that are in the Philippines or people that are on their way to the Philippines already, like they've already been here a few times. But as far as like someone that has no idea about the Philippines looking for information, they don't watch the same content creators that we watch, because we've already kind of figured most of that out. And it's been a while since I've done any content for the curious and clueless. W Dad, thank you, Malith. Ray, I miss drive-ins. Man, I dated this woman who had a big old Chevy estate wagon, the one with three third row seats, the last row folded backwards. Yeah, Rick. Rick was getting freaky at the drive-in. Stranded at the drive-in, branded a fool. What will they say? Monday at school, Sandy. Those were Ass Rick double feature nights too. I got look. Where is it? I think wait, it's somewhere in here. There's wait, is it on, or is it? No, no, it's right here. This scar. I've got a scar like right here on my cheek. That is from the drive-in. Friggin' Herbie Goes Bananas was the movie. I was like, I don't know, 12 years old. Me and my brother went to the drive-in, and you know at the drive-in they had those playgrounds in the front of the drive-in, and they had the merry-go-round. You know, the guy pushed, and the kids like hang on for dear life while spinning around and around. Well, there was this big buff guy, and he was just whipping this thing around, and I'm on this merry-go-round like hanging on, and you know the centrifugal force, you know, made my head go back like this, and he's going like this, and I caught him like right in his elbow, my cheek, and split my cheek open, and so I remember sitting in the projectionist booth at the drive-in, waiting for the ambulance to come to take me to get stitches. I watched like the very beginning of Herbie Goes Bananas, and that was it. Then I had to go get stitches. Good tip, Ray. Be obsessed with happiness. Absolutely. What, you worked with refrigerant like me? I was service technician for heating pumps and ACs. Yeah, Wolfie, I was a service technician too, and then, you know, as I progressed, I went into commercial and supermarket, and then there was times I had my own business and I went back to residential. Liam has watched CNN. Okay. Where are you from? The Philippines, man? I am in Tagaytay. It's cooler weather in Tagaytay in the Philippines. So that's where I live. Don't trust the clickbait YouTubers, Ray. Yeah, I've never been, you know, about clickbait. Like, I want to give people like information that they want to have. Like, if my little thumbnail or whatever promises that you're going to get a certain kind of information from the video, then that's what I try to give you. Coleman said, I agree with everything you say, but sometimes life is hard and you got to laugh at the rough parts. You're doing good, Ray, so keep on keeping on. I'm going to do it, Coma. You can believe that. Do you have any lifelong friends back in the States who follow the channel? I don't before you ask. Not really. Like, I didn't really make a lot of friends in the U.S. Like, you know, especially, you know, in Louisiana, like where we moved, it was kind of that situation where everybody was like grew up together, like they were in kindergarten together and knew each other their whole lives. And me, I was this Navy brat that had moved around place to place. So, like, you know, I never had a friend for more than, you know, a couple years. And then I was somewhere else. And, you know, but, you know, that experience allowed me to not quickly, but the tools to make friends. Like, other people that don't have that moving around experience, like they make the friends that they've got and then they shut it down. They're good. It's like, I've got all the friends I need. I don't need to know how to make friends anymore. And they kind of lose that ability to make new friends. So the good thing is I can make friends fairly easy. But you know, because of how I grew up, I never had like long-term friends. And then it's like once you get past a certain age, it's you know, it's like, yeah, I had people that I were around for a longer period of time, but they already had their long-term friends. So, you know, it's like not room in the group. You know what I mean? I had people I'd hang out with, but, you know, not friends, friends. Uh, Not like here. I got more friends here than I had in the States. Two in the pink, one in the stink. The shocker. Grease movie, tunes, rock. Yeah, I love the Grease soundtrack. Summer loving happens, had me a blast. Summer loving happened so fast. Uh, Met a girl crazy for me. Ray, I told you, twist one, light it up, and I get hungry and horny every time. I know. Good old Grease trailer park movie. Trailer Park Girls Gone Wild, great film. Yeah, no, it was a great movie. Oh my God, Rick, I love your outlook. I'm a twist one and like that, you shut up kind of guy. Ray, Porky's, yeah, where they're looking through the peephole into the girls' locker room. Okay, man, Ray, could we get matching tattoos in Philippines? It would make a good video, and I would pay for the tattoo, of course. Um, I'd have to think about it. I have very few tattoos, uh, you know, and they're all meaningful to me. Of course, like that one, that's with me all the ways, Fleur de Lis. And then my niece gave me this one. So I got the Philippine sun. So I'm representing Philippines, Louisiana, and then I've got my son's initials on over my heart. That's it. That's it for tattoos. Can we be nosy? What's your monthly budget, and do you live comfortably in the Philippines on that number? Yeah, um, I would say I live comfortably. Like I'm not balling or anything, but like my monthly income is like right around 2,100, and I spend way too much on some bullshit. But I blow money. That's my problem. But if I was the type that, you know, had a tight budget and like didn't spend needlessly, I would have plenty of money. Um, because, you know, my actual bills aren't that high. Like as far as my budget, like normally my rent, condo fees, including water, and then my electricity and Wi-Fi are all under like $400 a month. So then after that, it's groceries and uh, like streaming services, and subscriptions to ChatGPT, and uh, what what's damn it, I haven't edited a video so long. I don't know. I'm still paying for CapCut Premium, I think. Anyway, just and then just blowing money. Uh, well, you got a friend in me. That Toy Story, but it's true. You got a friend in me. I'm back. Welcome back, Kush. Frank said, I freaking love the Kush or Chronic or Bomb Ass Weed, bro. Friends come and go for sure. Yeah, making friends as we get older, it's tough. Yeah, but not here. Like I and YouTube's helped me make a lot of friends. It's good stuff. Wolfie said, anyone knows the most common sex position? Is it not doggy style? I think most people do like missionary, but it should be doggy style. I want to see Ray with a beard, challenge on. Uh, Maybe I'll start growing one before I come down that way. Smoking good, it's good for you. Man, under, nobody on top. Molly say, man, yeah, my cousin smoke weed too. Smoking, I ain't good. I'm just skipping through all these because I don't have anything to add to the conversation. Frivolous spending, $2,100 budget days a lot. Yeah, I you know, it should be plenty. I don't know why it's not. I mean, I had to break down all my budget. I would say like all my monthly budget uh, is probably like 1,500, something like that. But I don't know. I don't know where the money goes. Oh, well, I do. Actually, it's more than that. Um, not this. It's not a complaint, but you know, Lynn's got uh, the twins in college, and you know, I send money for that. Um, Trying to stay positive. You'd hate me if you mind. What? Hate you if you mind. Good to hear. Well, mate. Yeah, and Frank said, and it would explain why I have a fell, etc., etc. It's cheap here compared to the West. Great place to retire. Absolutely, JP. Uh, Sonny Suicide. Sorry, I didn't mean that. I must have missed what you said, Sonny. Appreciate you being here. I haven't been on YouTube much. Maybe something was up. Unsub to Ella. I don't know who Ella is. What? Brandon was taking over. All right, that's. I don't know what's going on with that. Frank said, "That's budget. Did you have a savings upon coming to the Philippines?" Nope, no savings. That's it. That's no extra money. It's, that's it every month. When you get an SRV, yeah. When I save up, JP is when I'm gonna get my SRV. You'd hate to hear my monthly budget. No, I know you got a ginormous monthly budget. Like I definitely can't afford that, but you know, I don't mind. I'm helping with the kids. Hey, Rock. Wait, Rock's here? Wait, who'd I miss? Rick said, "Hey, Rock," but I don't. Hey, Ray, what are your thoughts on mushrooms? I've tried them. Like everything, like not for me. Pretty much everything that's not alcohol just was never my thing. That's brave coming here living on month to month. Well, yeah, I just took the leap, said, this is what I'm gonna do, and that's what I'm doing. It's like I was trying to keep working and save up money before I came, but I've always been terrible about saving money to begin with. And everything in the US is like so expensive, and like I was making like a lot of money every month, with my extra money that I get on top of what I was making. So, it was like $6,000-7,000 every month. But like my, apartment um, was it like $1,200 a month or something like that, and then, you know, that's just for the rent. Groceries expense. Like it, I wasn't really saving anything, and of course I was sending money to Lynn too. But my point is like I never really was saving, and I'm like, you know what? It's like I'm just gonna move over there and try to save when I got less bills. That hadn't really worked out, but that's my thought process. It's like at least I got rid of all the stress. Especially microdose. For Kush, what are you talking about? The mushrooms? I'm rolling up a 3 gram backwood from Jay, Kush smoking a J. JB said Mary Lynn Ray. No, I don't want a 13. Like I'm gonna get an SRV, not a marriage visa. I want my immigration status in the Philippines to be my immigration status. If you ever need anything, holler at my group. I appreciate that, Frank. I pretty much smoke bong, rave, and getting up to many massages in the Philippines. No, Maine, that ain't where my money's going. Maine thinks all my money's going to massages. Huh? I, huh? I said Maine thinks all my money is going to getting massages. Lynn will tell you I don't go get massages. Rick, I would never want to be in any club that would not have me as a member. That's Rick. I go up from Groucho. Awesome. Oh, thank you, Frank. That's awesome. I'm gonna put that to good use. That'll definitely put me over for next month. I just got my YouTube, my little YouTube check for this past month, and me and Lynn gonna go grocery shopping tomorrow. But that'll put me over. I appreciate that so much. Yeah, that'll put me over. So I'll definitely be getting that extra bit of income at the end of next month, which is always what it is. Like I'm always like somewhere after the 20th of every month is like when I start budgeting. Up till then, it's like make it rain. But for the most part, it's mostly like the kids need something. I just sent one of them 1,000 pesos today for something. What did the kids need earlier for? Oh, for the gas. For their scooter. They had to fill up their scooter, going back and forth to college.
It's not for the scooter.
Oh, I thought you said gas.
For the cookie.
Oh, gas. Oh. Lynn told me gas. Yeah, that's right. They're talking about the gas to cook with, like their cooking gas. They needed to replace. You know, we pay for them to have like a little like shared room near the college that they can go to, and they've got like a little cook stove and everything, but it needed gas for the stove. Be another 5,005 people sent $10. I appreciate you trying to promote. How much is that in dollars? Kush, that 5,000 pesos is probably about 80. Hold on. $81. 81, because the current exchange rate is. Wait, I can't see it. I don't know. But anyway, right now, current exchange rate 81. So, awesome. Yeah, nice. Could I ask? Go ahead, Hawk 210. What's your question? The conversation 61. Awesome. What's your favorite rapper? Maine, are you talking to me or are you still talking to Kush? Like, my favorite rapper, if you're asking me, what would my favorite rapper be? I would say it's either Dre or Snoop. Like I like some Biggie, older stuff. Wu-Tang Clan, Wu-Tang Clan playing on my mind. Frank likes Eminem. I like some Eminem in songs, but a lot of Eminem stuff is like I can't relate to, and a lot of times like most rap that I like is like kind of like the hard gangster, like whenever I just want to feel like aggressive, like you know oh what's Ludacris, move bitch, get out the way, get out the way bitch, get out the way. I said move bitch. Yeah, get my aggression out. Hold up, lights out, about to punch your wait, lights out. Would you take 10 trillion pound dollars, but you don't wake up the next day? No. Like, life's too precious. I mean, I guess it would depend on, it would depend on the situation. Like, if I had to make like a split decision, I would probably say absolutely not. But, if it was like, sit with that decision for like a month, and then like this is the day, I might do it just to set up pretty much like every family member, friend, like just set all of them up. I would probably martyr up for $1 trillion. Like that would be generational wealth for pretty much everybody that I knew personally. But like I said, if it was just like you're telling me right now, it's like $1 trillion right now. If you check out, like you go to sleep, you don't wake up. Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that then. If all that makes sense. That's right, great. Do you know Anthrax? Yeah, I know Anthrax. Midman, Redman, classic rock. So many, but first words out of my mouth, Led Zeppelin. Yeah, I like Led Zeppelin. I like what was that? I like When the Levee Breaks, and I like what's the that's man. I can't remember the name of that song. Later, fellow viewers. Next time. See you later, Rick. Appreciate you being here. Classic rock band. Anthrax, really? Later, Rick. Osborne's good. Metallica's great. Rick. Oh, Michael Pazzo for the gas. Oh, okay. Appreciate that. Michael Pazzo sent some money for to pay for the gas.
For the gas.
Yeah. $10. It helps pay for the gas for the boys. See? Lynn got her some new glasses. She's showing off her fashionable glasses. They were on. Where you got them on Shopee? How much were your glasses on Shopee? Huh?
2 pesos.
2 pesos. Them some 2 peso glasses. We're on a budget.
Oh, you have 5,000.
Dre and Snoop are great. Yeah, like I said, I always either like the gangster rap, like the old school, or just the newer stuff that with the similar amount of aggression. I've been trying to get off the beers. The tourist visa expensive and a pain in the ass. Yeah, JP, I've got to do it beginning this next month, right? Next month.
Next month. No,
this coming month.
Yeah, this coming month.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
September
Yeah.
5.
Dog Pound Crew. Hello. How do I be more positive? Man, just concentrate on stuff that makes you feel positive. Anything that comes into your life that's taken away from your positivity, get rid of that shit. Move, bitch. Get out the way. The news is always depressing. Don't watch the news. See, there's your answer. The news is depressing. Don't watch the news. Rush. You know, I never liked Rush. I appreciated like how good of musicians Rush was, but what's his name? Something Lee or I can't think of the lead singer's name, but to me he sang like very nasal, and it irritated me. Like the way he sang, I don't like his voice, and it annoyed me. Det Valones, what's going on, Det? Wolfie said, man, stop watching TV. Helps a lot. Look at that one. Hi, Ray and Lynn. How are you? We're doing good. We are doing awesome. I don't really know Rush, to be honest. Tom Sawyer and I don't know. That's their most famous. Yeah, I like me some Red Hot Chili Peppers. Sometimes I feel like I don't have a partner. Sometimes I feel like my only friend is the city I live in, the city of angels. Frank said, another 5K for Ray if gets 4 more $10 super chats. Man, I don't want to stay on that long, Frank. Can we space it out? Work on that another day. Making me sweat. My back hurt. Scott, hey Ray, what's going on, Scott and Isa? Frank said, Nelly wants me to pay you another 5K. Who? The glasses are perfect for Lynn. Yeah, they look good. Lynn looks good. Lynn, you look good in your glasses. Classic, Luda, so good. Yeah. Glasses look great.
This is expensive.
Head back over there in 3
Hi,
weeks.
this is
Awesome, Scott. Huh?
Expensive glass.
Let me see. Let me see what it do. Hey, come here. I gave them back to you. I can't see shit. Ray, you don't need Ray, a legend, Black Sabbath. Love Black Sabbath. I do too. And again, like I want to say my favorite Black Sabbath song is War Pigs. Could you say War Pigs? Yeah, that's me. I haven't heard of Black Sabbath in a while. Maine, if you haven't heard of War Pigs, check it. I sent it to Frank. If you've never heard the Cake version of War Pigs, it's pretty cool. I like it. It's got some funk to it. I love me some funk. Great song. Ozzy plays the harmonica and sings. Love 90s alternative rock. I do too, Det. We were talking about Violent Femmes yesterday. One of my favorites. And I love alternative, but I've gotten where I like kind of like it's kind of like more alternative garage rock. Like I like, you never heard, like I like the White Stripes, but, and I do like Seven Nation Army, but I like Blue Orchid. Like Blue Orchid is, if you haven't heard Blue Orchid by White Stripes, check that one out. Love that song. And then the Black Keys. The Black Keys that's a jam. It can roll over, get on me, and take over. Oh, appreciate that, Kush. I didn't even see that pop up.
Kush.
Tight dress. What's a tight dress? Would I miss something? Cushion Rainbow, if y'all listen to Ghetto Bird by Ice Cube. I don't know about Ghetto Bird. Ice Cube, like my favorite, I think my favorite, I got a lot of favorite Ice Cube songs now I think about it. But I like, what's that song? It was a good day. I'm trying to think how it goes. Wait, my maid. Thinking no hog.
Go again.
Oh, Frank hitting it again. Appreciate that, Frank. But it was a good day. Anyway, I have subscribed. Thank you, Nazarambo. Nazarambo. Now we on songs. Frank's favorite. Oops, Kush. It was then good try. Oh yeah, I know War Baby. Generals gathering in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Oh, War Baby. Top tier song that is that. You like Nirvana? Yeah, I like Nirvana. Uh, I like. Actually, I like the unplugged version. A lot of good songs. Thanks again, Frank. Like, you're awesome. You know I appreciate you. I like Ice Cube. I'm scared to go. I know. I remember Ice Cube had that song about put your back in it. Wait, get your back in it. What? Oh, wait, what? I don't want to hear that. Today is a good day. Yeah, Jimmy John. That is a good ass song. Kush coming back up again. Thank you, Kush. They're dueling donations. Jimmy John said hi to Lynn. Say hi to Jimmy John, baby. She over there, I don't know what she's doing. Sunday is my birthday. Happy birthday, Francine.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Say thank you to Frank. You know how many fashion sunglasses you can buy with that? You can buy lots of fashion sunglasses. Yeah, then Lenny Shy. All right, 3 more. What is Lynn listening? She was listening to me, but she had it on my live stream. But now she's listening to. Wait, why are you putting that in? That'll mess up my thing, won't it? What is that? What is it? You're trying to plug it into.
Connected. Will connect.
It will connect. Hold on. What? Oh. I don't know. We're gonna try to plug this. I don't know what it's gonna do. She's trying to plug the soundboard up to that. Can you hear me?
You are allowed.
Okay.
You want to sing?
What is? Turn the echo down. What the hell?
This is the
What you got me doing here? It's this sounds weird. Wait, hold on.
Down?
All right, we're gonna check this out. Wait, turn the volume down a little bit. See what
This
that's
is the
like.
down.
Oh, which one? That one?
Uh,
That one. Hello. All right. We're trying this. Is it going through this speaker?
Yeah. You can.
Hello. I got this. Okay. All right. We're going to put this speaker over here. That's a lot of noise. Oh my goodness. All right. And,
Okay.
but where was I in the chat? Frank is an absolute legend. I can agree with that.
You have a nice
I
thing.
can't meet you. Whoa, that's an Asian-based TV kind of contraption. Yeah, I'll have to test it out and see what it does. I don't know how this is sounding to y'all, and I got it in my ears, and it's making me feel kind of weird because I was like hearing myself is different than hearing myself talking.
So you wanna?
No, just leave it alone. I'm just doing my thing here. Hold on, I'm gonna check it out. Det said Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, Alice in Chains, Radiohead, Smashing Pumpkins, Foo Fighters, Blur, Beck, REM, The Cranberries. Some of my list of alternative rock mixing. Those are all good bands. I like every single one of them. Everything you just said. Kush coming in again, hot. Appreciate that, Kush. And ain't that song? Long time no see. The auto sounds trash. Okay, take off the headphones, Ray. Well, take the headphones. All right. We'll unplug. Well, unplug. I'm getting feedback off that thing. Okay, you tried that, but you wouldn't try. Well, Lynn already had it all set up over here, and she just plugged into my thing. I didn't have to do anything. Too much. Play War Pigs, right? Well, I already took all the thing off. All right, right. Am I blocked? No, you're not blocked. Lots of feedback. Yeah, it was. I was. We'll figure it out eventually. Try and get like a better setup. I don't know. This is just some cheap board thing that Lynn bought. Okay, you good? That's the same thing. Oh, my back's starting to hurt, baby.
Okay. You can.
Talk. Come here and talk.
You
Come
are
here.
almost 2 hours. Right?
Yeah, you talk for a minute. Say hi to everybody.
Hello, everybody.
You the host.
I don't know what it's talking about.
Just talk about anything. What kind of music you like? Tell her like what songs you like.
I like Tagalog song.
The what?
Tagalog music.
What kind of Tagalog song? I don't know no Tagalog song.
Bochikik.
It said, how are you, Lynn? Look, there are people saying, how are you? Say hi to Kush, say hi to Maine, say hi to JP.
Hello, Jeff. All good things. Music.
Michael, Det,
Do you like?
Frank,
Huba Huba.
Hubba Hubba.
Hubba Hubba.
I mean, hello, nurse.
Hello, nurse.
The garlic song. What is the garlic song? OPM, FTW.
OPM,
Say hi to follow, to Phil. Hi, Phil. Lynn, say hi to Phil.
Hello, Phil.
What up? What is garlic music? I don't know. Lynn, video already.
The garlic music.
Yeah, it was I don't know about garlic music. There's the what it was that the ketchup song, the hippity hop, the ketchup song. I don't remember. Lynn says Tagalog music, but she don't ever listen to Tagalog music. She's always listening to I don't know, like whatever popular karaoke songs are. That's what Lynn listened to. Whatever songs are popular for karaoke is what Lynn listened to. So I'm gonna give background music to the line. Sing, Lynn. What are you gonna sing?
Nothing.
I finally remembered. I think it was yesterday. We're talking about. We were talking about Jefferson Airplane, came Jefferson Starship, became Starship, and I was saying there was. It wasn't. We built this city, but I said there's a Starship song that Lynn always sings, and it's
Nothing gonna stop us.
yeah,
Stop
nothing gonna
us.
stop us now.
Yeah.
We can build this dream together, standing strong forever. Nothing's gonna stop us now. When this world runs out of lover, we'll still have each other. Nothing's gonna stop. April Wine. I like to rock. I wanna rock. Do I like music? Is 80s hits? Yeah, pretty much. That said, I love that song.
Nothing gonna stop us. Nothing gonna stop us. Now.
All that we need is you.
All I needed is you.
All that I ever need.
All I ever need. And all that I want to do.
Is yeah, we're gonna go down. Frank, you got a karaoke machine? We come see Frank. We do karaoke at Frank's house. Frank, you got karaoke at your house? We definitely do Frank at Michael White's house. That's like a guarantee.
Michael White house. Michael White, so many. Have a karaoke big speaker.
Yeah. Don't be shy, Lynn. Ray,
Push,
can you
push.
hit the vape and shout me out saying, "Okay, Maine, this one's for you." All right.
Yes, karaoke.
Okay, Maine, this one's for you. All right, we'll do some karaoke when we're at Frank's house. We'll just make it.
You will sing.
We'll take our karaoke act on tour. We'll go see Scoop Steve. We'll go see Frank and other Frank and Angel, Frank and Fell, and then Michael White. Like we just gonna travel for, especially like Frank keep hitting me up with all this money. You gonna have all kinds of money to travel.
Maybe first.
We're leaving tomorrow.
First week of December.
Yeah. Can you hit that high note, Ray? No, I can't. Like you hear my voice, I don't hit high notes. I hit the bass.
You get gold eaten too.
Because Lynn got a good voice. She can sing. She does. Lynn can sing. Yeah, man, I couldn't clip it in time. You'll get golfing too. Yeah, absolutely. Like I'm not like Frank. When I come see you, it's not gonna be a hit it and quit it. Like we're gonna be there. Like we're gonna have a day. We're gonna do some cooking. We're gonna have a day of golf.
So you save the money in YouTube so you can travel.
Yeah.
Yeah, money.
Well, you're gonna travel with me. I still got Minui. Could you shout out again, Ray? I just shouted you out, Maine. Are you ready? Shout out, Maine. Okay, Maine. Shout out. All right, sorry, good. McLovin, what it do, Ray? What it do, McLovin? We waiting to get a chance to hang out with you and Marley. However, you are unforgettable. That's what you are. It's okay. I'll eat cans of food, Frank. Money spent well. I love Spam. Frank is like a millionaire. Still need 3 more $10 super chats. Clipped it. You can't. Okay, man. I'm glad you got it that time. You can't beat Ray in a don't need. Let's hype these fools. I want to make a YouTube short. All right. Wait, wait. Ray's voice is like Ren's Vereno's. There's a musky quality. Baby, I'm musky. Definitely, we will head down to see you and Lynn. Awesome. Can I upload it? Absolutely, man. Do you, babe? Man, if it helps you out, I'll be your talent. I mean, Frank in a donut. That's more like it. You can beat me all day long. I do give you permission.
Okay.
J and K live now. It's painful. Yeah, I was watching James and Karen earlier when they were trying. Like, I think Karen was making pizza dough. They were gonna have like pizza and spaghetti. There's some kind of party happening. I don't know.
They have a party?
Yeah. I'm out of it. 14 beers deep. Are they doing karaoke? Because, you know, James, all right guy. I ain't gonna say nothing bad about James, but he don't need to do karaoke. 10K, fuck that guy. Ray deserves it. Hello, Lynn. Why are you hiding? McLovin said, "Why are you hiding?"
Not hiding.
She's not hiding. She's right here. I'm on my 10th beer of the day. You watched it? Yeah. Well, I was scrolling through the live feeds, just like I told you can do on the verticals, and I stopped by there. They just watched Karen like mixing up pizza dough, and I stayed long enough to ask if she had yeast, and she did, and said to get it mixed up and put a wet towel over the bowl and let it rise for a little while, and then I scrolled on. No, he's not. Well, no, I'm saying he's not a great singer. And Ungawa, Uangawa.
Mungawa.
Even with his shitty ass haircut, oh shit, comment. If I had known that, this night would have been way different. Come on, Frank. Like, I, I, I just scroll through, and you know, I'm a supportive guy. You know, I like say hi, and then move on. Unless it's, you know, unless it's you, and then if it's you, Frank, then like I'll just wait for an invite. Come on and help host your live stream. I don't do that with James. Don't start with me, Frank. Det said, if Ray gonna sing an OPM, he should sing the song "Remember Me" by Renz Verano. I don't know that. I'll have to look it up. Renz Verano. Frank, it's painful. Frank, can you give? Not funny. Never happening again. Love you, Frank. I'm gonna give you a request. Frank gonna get a song request. I'm gonna upload a YouTube short now. All right, man. Frank was singing my go-to karaoke song the other day. Because my go-to karaoke song is CCR is I want to know, have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? I hope Frank not me. No, Frank's messing with me. That's Frank. But I need to get off here so Frank can go live. I'm taking up Frank's time. Frank said he was going to go live about 8 or 9. And if y'all aren't subscribed to Frank and Fel, then you need to get that done. Like, Frank's a great guy. He's funny. He has, you know, a good time on the live stream. Everybody, you know, has a good time. And, like, I'm starting to get a little sore in my back. I've been sitting on this couch too long. I'm over 2 hours. That's way long enough. And I'm gonna get. Oh man, maybe no one wants Frank. Yeah, they do. Can we all get along? How's her time in the Philippines? New wife? No, we're not married. This is my sugar mama. Lynn has all the money. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them fashion sunglasses. That's my sugar mama right there. What are you doing? Lynn over there putting filters on her phone.
No filter?
Nope. So, but man, the Baker's just game here. Like, why do people always start showing up like when I'm trying to get off a live stream? You better tie the knot soon. Why is that? Like, you worried someone gonna take her from me? Lynn ain't going nowhere. She knows she got a good thing with me. Lynn loved me. Joking, Frank, don't take offense. No, Frank don't. Like, Frank is the is big on talking shit, and he'll only respect you if you talk shit back. So, you guys, I'm gonna put it over here on Lynn. How's the food there? Joe Spector, it takes a little while to get used to Filipino food. She's a good cook. It took me a little while to get used to the different, because, Filipinos' palates are different, and they run more salty and sweet. Where, in the U.S., a little bit more savory. Like, I think U.S. food is like a little bit more savory. But once you adjust, then there's some dishes I definitely enjoy in the Philippines. But man, like I said, I hate it when people start coming on when I'm getting off, because we're over 2 hours. Like, y'all have been awesome tonight, like super awesome. It's not just for the donations, but just like everybody has made this fun for me. Angel said, "We love you, Lynn." Look, Angel said, "We love you, Lynn." And Joe said, "It's morning right now. Everybody starts waking up. Don't leave me, Ray." I got to, JP. Like, my back's starting to hurt. Been sitting on this couch too long. I can't get Lynn to take over for me. My battery's starting to get low. It's over 2 hours. Like, when I do a 2 hour live stream, like that's just bonus time. JP, if you want some more of me, like, go back and watch something I did earlier. You the man, brother. Oh. Dennis, Dennis been here since the jump. Appreciate you being here, Dennis. It's okay, Ray. I'm joking. Have fun. But anyway, baby, look, you know how to say bye. Look, what do we do? Help me.
Who that?
No, y'all I got to point it there. Who that?
Who that?
Look, now keep pointing.
You.
Love you all.
Love you.